Alright, so it's WWE video game time. I grew up playing a lot of WWE video games just like yourself, for the people watching this. So I'm going to pick what WWE video game is the best one out of all the options are going to come up. I don't know what order it's going to be in. So first up, we have WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth and the first ever SmackDown vs. Raw. Both classics. Really enjoyed both games. The first SmackDown vs. Raw I think is a little underappreciated. I don't think enough people talk about that one. I mean, obviously it's not the best SmackDown vs. Raw to me, but I think, that one doesn't get enough love as it should. But I gotta go with SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, man. Like, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth was a very, very fun game to play. So much creativity behind it. I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I gotta go with that one. I think that one was better than the first SmackDown vs. Raw. So we have Legends of WrestleMania and WWE 2K14. Legends of WrestleMania wasn't really that great. I'm gonna give it to 2K14. 2K14 wasn't too bad either. I'm gonna go with 2K14 on that one. 2K18 SVR 2009. I was not a fan of SVR 2009. That is the worst SmackDown vs. Raw out of all the series to me. That was the weakest one. I wasn't really a fan behind SVR 09 besides Road to WrestleMania. Other than that, I really wasn't too crazy about this game. 2K18 was okay, but I would give 2K18 a nod over SVR 09, so I'm going to go 2K18. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. SmackDown, I gotta go Here Comes the Pain. Know Your Role, SmackDown 2 was great, but SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, that's like top tier. It's like top 5 for me. SmackDown Just Bring It. Day of Reckoning. Day of Reckoning is a classic, man. I love Day of Reckoning. I'm actually gonna go with Day of Reckoning, man. SmackDown Just Bring It was cool, but Day of Reckoning, man, was like one of my favorites. SVR 2010 WWE All-Stars, man. WWE All-Stars actually was really fun to play. I really enjoyed that game. I wish they would come out with like more games kind of similar to this. But SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, that's an incredible game. That's one of the best SVR games they ever did. So I gotta go with SVR 2010. Day of Reckoning 2 WWF Warzone. I'm gonna go with Day of Reckoning 2. WWF Warzone was okay. Didn't really play too much of it, but I also didn't really care much for it when I played it either. So maybe that's more of like an old school generational game. But I'm gonna go Day of Reckoning 2. WWE SmackDown 2K22. I'm gonna go with 2K22. I actually like 2K22 a lot. No Mercy SVR 2011. No Mercy is like one of the most popular games for the older generation, but I'm gonna go with SVR 2011, man. 2011, like SmackDown vs. Raw to me was like peak WWE video games. It's gonna be really hard, I think, for any other generation, whether it's 2K or whatever, to top SVR games. SVR games, I think, were just like really like peak WWE at its finest. So I'm gonna go with SVR 2011. 2K Battlegrounds, SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. Not even close. 2K13. WWE 13, 2K16. These are kind of similar games, Attitude Era and stuff. I'm actually gonna go. Ooh, this one's kind of tough, man, because both these games are pretty good. WWE 2K16, 2K. WWE 13. I think I'm gonna go with WWE 13 on that one, man. I really enjoyed that game. WWE Crush Hour, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. SVR 08 was really good too, man. I think that's one of the most underappreciated SVR games, man. Like, I think a lot of people be hating on that game for no reason, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 was really good. You know what, though? I think I'm gonna go with Crush Hour, though, man. Crush Hour was really fun to play, man. If you never played Crush Hour, it was like WWE Superstar riding around in like these custom-made mobile cars and stuff, and it was just fun. You could blow stuff up. I want to go with Crush Hour, man. Crush Hour was a really fun game to play. WWF WrestleFest 2K23. I'm gonna go 2K23. I think this is one of the best WWE games they've made. in quite a while. So I'm gonna go with 2K23. WWE 12, 2K19. I hated WWE 12. I'll tell you that right now. I was not a fan of WWE 12. I don't know how people liked the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. WWE 12 I was not a fan of it. 2K19. Let's be honest. That carried for like 3 years because they messed up with 2K20. That was dog shit. And then 2K Battlegrounds was like, but 2K19 was carrying for a while, man. I'm gonna give it to 2K19. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, 2006. I want to say 2007 or 2K17. Definitely SVR 2006 for sure. I don't know why anybody would pick 2K20 for anything. 2K15. Give me 2K15 any day over 2K20. Day of Reckoning, SVR 2007. I gotta go with SVR 2007, man. Gotta go with SVR 2007. 2K18, 2K15. I'm gonna go with 2K18 on that one. Oh man, SmackDown Shut Your Mouth or Crush Hour. I really loved Crush Hour, man. That was like a really fun game to play. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, though, that's peak right there, man. That's legendary, bro, with a capital L. But Crush Hour that's a really fucking fun game, bro. I really fucking loved that game, bro. I played that shit so much. I really want to pick Crush Hour, but oh man, better than Shut Your Mouth, though. I can't give it. I gotta go Shut Your Mouth. Crush Hour is really great, though, man. I love that game. 2K14, 2K19. I'm gonna go with 2K19. Day of Reckoning 2, 2K23. I'm gonna go 2K23. WWE 13, SVR 06. It's been nice WWE 13, but SVR 06 it is. 2K22, SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. I love SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Here Comes the Pain, 2K2. Oh my gosh. Here Comes the Pain, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. 2010 is so goated. If there was any other game that was matching up against that, I would pick 2010. But I gotta go with Here Comes the Pain, man. Here Comes the Pain is so godly. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Holy shit. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh, Here Comes the Pain. Oh man, I gotta go with SVR 07. Here Comes the Pain is so godly, but I gotta go with SVR 07. SVR 06 for sure. SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, WWE 2K13. You know what? SmackDown Shut Your Mouth is really, really great, man. That's like iconic, man. Look at all the superstars: Kurt Angle, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, Chris Jericho, Booker T, man. Legends. WWE 2K23, I think, has great gameplay. It has great addition to the game. You know, it has GMO, which is really fun to play. Universe mode, career mode was great. The showcase mode was okay. That wasn't like spectacular, but that was okay. And the online gameplay, you know, I'm gonna give it to 2K23, man. I'm gonna give it to 2K23. Well, SVR 06 it is. 2K23, it's been nice. SVR 7. I figured it would come down to these. These two games are so goated, bro. SVR 06, SVR 7, man. This was peak childhood right here, man. This was my peak childhood, man. Nostalgia at its finest. SVR Batista and bro. If you weren't alive or watching WWE around this time frame, people really don't understand then how huge Batista and Cena were in WWE at the time. They were equals, bro. Like, a lot of people thought Batista and Cena were gonna be like the next Rock and Austin, like when it comes to star power and, you know, superstardom. Obviously Cena would, you know, edge out Batista, but man, around that time frame right there, bro, Batista and Cena were neck and neck. Like, they were equal when it came to being over and the fan favorites. Like, they were they were right there. SVR 07 though, man, that's such peak, bro. Best soundtrack ever for a video game for WWE, man, I think. So to this day, I gotta go with SVR 07, man. That's the greatest WWE video game of all time. I think it's like, for me, thinking about it, reminiscing, SVR 06 would be number 2, but 07, bro, 07 had zero flaws, bro. Zero flaws, no misses, bro. 07 was god tier, bro. Like Roman Reigns stats, god tier, man. Yeah, SVR 06 it has been. SVR 07. No. Sorry, SVR 07. SVR, I keep getting the numbers mixed up, man. I gotta go with the SVR 07, bro. Yeah, SVR 07.